Hi, my name is Robert Bacharach. I'm 37 years old and I live in the great big city of Greenville, South Carolina. I'm a professional drag queen and theatrical jewelry designer, and I've been practicing my art of drag for about 18 years. I was born and raised in Virginia Beach, Virginia, where as a child I wanted to be Wonder Woman, hence all the Wonder Woman paraphernalia. And in high school I wanted to be either Robert Smith or Susie Sue, which made me kind of an outsider and made life kind of hard in high school. But I made it through in one piece with minimal psychological scarring. And I came out of the closet the year after high school, which consequently took me to my first gay bar and my first drag show, which set off a spark in me and gave me the desire to want to do drag. So I did so about a year later, and I was a busted mess and didn't know what I was doing, but I had the best time and I loved it. So I managed to finagle my way into a show, and the first time I hit that stage, that pretty much sealed the deal, and it's been downhill ever since. About 6 months later, a friend of mine talked me into moving to Atlanta, and once I got to Atlanta I saw the most phenomenal drag entertainers, and it really made me realize that I didn't know anything about drag at all. And that's pretty much what kicked off the learning process, and I started to develop my look and my style at that point. My drag character is Versage, and that's pronounced like massage but with a ver, and I really didn't start developing Versage until I hit Atlanta. And she was inspired by all the strong women that I love, like my mother, Wonder Woman, and Susie Sue. Versage is uniquely beautiful. She's a high-energy performer. She makes brilliant costumes and remixes. She's a total bitch, but only when she needs to be. And she's very generous with her knowledge of drag, especially with younger entertainers that really need direction. My life in drag has been a roller coaster ride. On one hand it's been exhilarating, and on the other hand it's been heartbreaking, but definitely the good times outweigh the bad, and for me the best times are when I'm on stage entertaining an audience. I've been pretty lucky in my life because my mother raised a very independent person and taught me to be a responsible member of society. And I don't have a lot of hardship stories to tell because I don't consider the events in my life to have been hardships. They've all benefited me and they've allowed me to grow and learn and become the person I am today. But if there was one story that I could tell, it would have to be when I lived in Atlanta. I was so ignorant that I thought I could live off of drag, and basically ended up homeless. So instead of calling home and asking for a handout, I basically worked my ass off and got myself back on my feet. And from that point on, my mentality has always been, as God is my witness, I shall never be homeless again. And my life has been very stable ever since. Drag to me is like my life force. It's the reason I roll out of bed in the afternoon. It allows me to express myself in a way that I have never been able to do in any other way. Drag is my artistic outlet. When you see Versage, you're truly seeing a product of me. Because I make my own costumes and jewelry, I do my own hair and makeup, I edit and remix my own music and video, and I choreograph my own numbers. I do pretty much everything that I can do for myself. Because of these things, being in drag makes me feel powerful and outgoing. When I'm in drag, I know that there's no one else that can do what I do, the way that I do it, and as well as I do it. No one else has the knowledge that I have, and the knowledge that I have gained through hands-on experience. Now I'd like to show you what it takes to become Versage. Alright, welcome to my bathroom, and now I'm going to show you how I put on my makeup. Pay attention because it's going to go fast. Are you ready? Here we go!